Alright, so I guess I'm going to do a video here on my Redcat Everest 10. I decided to get this crawler after doing a ton of research on crawlers and just I've been interested in it for years. I'm not new to the RC hobby. I've been doing electric and gas boats since, let's see, early 90s. I fly planes. Crawling seemed really interesting, so I was looking for the best bang for my buck, and I was actually looking at a Traxxas TRX4, but I have two little boys, 6 and 8 years old. So when I saw the price on these and doing some research on people that were really not biased, I decided to get 3 of them. And I basically got 3 of them and upgrades for not much more than one TRX4 would cost. So this is a little mess right here, but you can see what I did. I cut the lugs. Stock tires, they work. They're not the best. Do this to them. Wow. Night and day. It's like a different machine. It's like I added $200 of performance for an hour of hand cramping, cutting with jewelry flush cutters, actually. If you look at some of my other videos, I'm actually a jewelry designer, house painter by day, but interesting, another side of my life. So all I've done to this truck, I actually paid $168 for it on Amazon. After I bought it, of course, it went down $10, and I guess you can get them cheaper now, but anyways, 168 bucks. Ran it stock the first time, worked great. I had already planned on upgrading the battery, which I did. Got this 5200 lipo, 2S lipo. Obviously steering servos usually suck, so do the horns. So I got this 20 kilogram right here. Came with a nice alloy horn. Not super expensive. It's waterproof. I don't even see what brand it is. It was like $18. Awesome servo. No problems with it. Stock motor worked great. 540 size. I think it's a 54 turn. Doesn't say on it. I think it's a 54 or 55 turn. It works. I mean, it's walking speed. It's got torque. It just didn't have the wheel speed. Tires didn't have the grip. So I bought this. Seemed to have good reviews. Some people said it wore out fast. I gave it a little break-in, a little bit of oil on the bushings. Ran it back and forth for a little while. Seems to work fine. I've run it a few times now. Absolutely no problems with it. I paid $12.99 for it. It is a 35 turn, so it goes basically twice as fast. I lost 0 low speed climbing ability, crawling ability. Like, you can tell there just wasn't a difference going slow. But then with the 50C 2S lipo, when you hit the throttle, it's instant. It goes. And with that 35 turn, the wheel speed just in that instant is awesome. And with these cut lugs like this, it can get up stuff that I couldn't dream of going up before. I also took out the shock spacers. I'm going to upgrade the shocks later to adjustables, but because of the torque twist, I left the spacer in back here, took the other spacers out, and it made a significant difference in how easy it articulates. Even my 8-year-old could tell driving it and just feeling it that it'll crawl up over logs and just, I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. Just works great. It'll crawl over logs this tall. I mean, it just climb right up, go right over. So for the price, I think I have it's right about $200 in each truck. I mean in my truck. I'm going to upgrade my boys' trucks too. They'll got different body colors. The other ones are red. It's my son's body, my oldest, his body. Mine's just blue and black, and then my youngest, he's got kind of the, I don't know what that is, flame pattern on his, but I'm going to cut their lugs too, and my oldest, I'm going to upgrade him to a 35 turn pretty soon, and then the youngest, and when he gets his throttle control under control a little better, he'll get a 35 turn, and then we'll also, well, I'll cut the lugs in all of them for him, but that was such a sweet upgrade. I mean, this thing crawls like crazy, and I don't know, I'm just impressed. All the years doing RC stuff, you know, people want to badmouth like small brand names and whatnot or whatever because it's not an Axial or whatever. For $200, this thing is badass. And I can go out with that 5200 lipo and run it for 2 hours, and I still haven't even dropped below 3.5 volts. Like, I've never hit lipo cutoff yet. So, it's fun. Anyways, so I just wanted to shoot a video on this. And I gotta vacuum up all this stuff, so anyways. That's my take on this Redcat Everest 10.